So hi everyone, this is Believe What, also known as Yam Juice, and this is a commentary about my history of playing Call of Duty. Now, I had a friend at work who was real into Call of Duty. I had just started getting into Left 4 Dead, and I played Left 4 Dead, with my brother. We were playing online together. Sometimes we would split screen, and other times we would play, over, online, but we'd always play co-op, almost always. But anyway, that was back in 2009. Played it for months. Played Left 4 Dead for months. I started off with Left 4 Dead, then picked up Left 4 Dead 2, and really enjoyed that game. I was really into it. I could play it any time, So that game was. That game I sort of thought was a pretty good shooter, but I had a friend at work who was really into the Xbox. He had just gotten Modern Warfare 3, and he was all into. I'm sorry, wait a minute. He was into Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, that was Modern Warfare 2, and he was like really into it. And I continued playing, my Left 4 Dead for a long time. That phase lasted forever. So this was in 2010 during the course of Modern Warfare 2, and then probably about the middle of the year, I had sort of shifted over. I got away from playing Left 4 Dead. You know how you can't play the same video game continuously. At some point you kind of get your fill of it and you sort of need to move on. Well, that happened for me. I think in May I picked up Red Dead Redemption. And Red Dead Redemption, it took a little while to get used to the third-person perspective of that game, and the control scheme. Your guy's like riding a horse. But anyway, that game really got me. Really took me by storm here. I was playing that. I was playing that every night. So I was working through the campaign, still the single player. I beat the game all the way through, and not just finished the game, but I beat it. I got that special 100-point gamer score achievement for completing 100% of everything in the game, which was no easy feat. That took some doing, and I did that with a quote good character. I had a good character, morally good, but I still wasn't finished. I had not had my fill of playing Red Dead Redemption. I still was into it. I wished it lasted longer. So anyway, I decided to start all over again, and this time I was going to make a evil character. I think I started it on I started on a different account. My Yam Juice account was my first one that I beat the game and got my 100%. But then I have an alternate account, and I used that to rank the guy up and to finish the game. And I also got 100% of every achievement that you can get as an evil character. And it was different, playing an outlaw, just killing people all the time and being chased by the marshals all the time, getting thrown in jail, stuff like that. But anyway, I enjoyed it, and just for fun, I decided to switch my alignment, so I became good all over again, and that took a while. But then I reached the highest level of good that you can get after having been the lowest level of evil that you can be. So I was kind of primed. I had pretty much played out Red Dead. I tried the online multiplayer, but I was no good at it. I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't working for me. But at the time, the only person I played with was just myself, or occasionally, my brother. We would play it. And then they came out with the Undead Nightmare, and that kept me busy for a while. I thought I was going to just really take to that, but I actually never did completely finish that. I don't remember how far along I got on Undead Nightmare, but it was fun. But kind of the magic of that game had kind of worn off. You know, it just wasn't doing it. So it's about that time where my buddy at work, his name is Travis, he gave me his, he got Black Ops. Black Ops came out, and he was so into Modern Warfare 2 that, of course, he jumped right on Black Ops. So he gave me his old Modern Warfare 2, because he's the kind of guy, when he's done with a game, he's done with it. So yeah, I took it home, and I started working through the campaign level, and it was kind of cool. So I talked my brother into getting Modern Warfare 2, and we played the Spec Ops missions. You cooperatively. That was kind of fun. We did that online, over the phone. Over the internet, and we played the Spec Ops missions, and I dilly-dallied just a teeny bit in the online, multiplayer. I mean, just a teeny bit, maybe a couple of free-for-alls. I mean, just a couple of games. I was really reticent. I just did not have the kind of experience playing online. I was kind of shy about it. I mean, I didn't really know anything about it. I mean, here I am. I'm like a 50-something-year-old guy, and I've never played online multiplayer games before. That's what Travis, my buddy at work, was all hot for, on Modern Warfare 2 and then Black Ops. But, I was just playing the campaign and multiplayer. So then, it's getting close to Christmas time. And I decided, for a Christmas present, I'm going to buy my brother and myself both a copy of Black Ops as a present. So, I did that. I bought the Black Ops copies, and I kept them for a couple of weeks, before it was actually Christmas. And then after Christmas, we started playing, immediately the online multiplayer. And for some reason, that really sucked me in. We were playing team deathmatch. I mean, pretty much exclusively just team deathmatch. And I was getting my ass beat 6 ways to Sunday. My brother was playing better than me. My kill-death ratio was excruciatingly low. But still, I was smitten. I was caught up in the game. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing very much, but I knew that I was determined to get better, and I was determined to learn the maps better, learn how to shoot people better. I was just sure that maybe that my age was like the biggest thing holding me back. My reaction time, because I was just getting eaten alive. I was just getting eaten alive by these guys online. So I played the hell out of Black Ops, for a long time, and then I would say right around the summertime, I joined a clan that I found on the internet, and I started having a couple of friends, besides just playing by myself or playing just with my brother, and then pretty much that is how I hooked up. I changed with another clan, but that is how I hooked up with the people that I game with today. We were just so into Black Ops multiplayer, and I was getting better, but I had played it so long, that my even though I was improving, my kill-death ratio and all that kind of stuff, is still was pretty bad, because I played so poorly for so long, But after having been a team deathmatch guy for all that time, the clan people that I played with, we pretty much played mostly domination. We played whatever objective game modes, but domination primarily. And that carried me right on through to Modern Warfare 3. So, I was actually almost tearfully sad. Let's just say I was sad when the day came that, I was excited for Modern Warfare 3. I had, gone through the whole thing about pre-ordering it, and then I went to the midnight release at the GameStop to pick it up, and I rushed home and popped it in the machine, and then, I called in sick that first day, and I played it, as long as I possibly could, and I was really into it. And sure enough, it's a different game, but that's another story. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know how I got into the Call of Duty playing and first-person shooters, and kind of my game history. Alright, so for a couple of videos that you might have missed, on the left is from my Human Nature series, where I talk about the idea of magical thinking. On the right is where I perform a song that I wrote myself. It's called Not Too Proud to Bugger. In the center is the podcast that I produce with my friend Flex. We have special guests from the gaming world on every week. Also, you can click that subscribe button so you don't have to miss a single episode. Thanks for watching.